The world is holding its breath tonight. A dangerous question is echoing across capitals and war rooms. Is Iran daring the United States to strike its supreme leader? What this headline really means. This is not just a headline. It reflects a rapidly escalating confrontation between Iran and the United States. Statements, military movements, and strategic warnings are pushing tensions to a critical point. Iran's warning to the U.S. According to Iranian officials and military-linked commentators, any direct attack on Iran's top leadership would trigger consequences beyond imagination. The message is blunt. Target Iran's leadership, and the response will not stay regional. Why Khamenei is a red line. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei is not just Iran's leader. He represents the backbone of the Iranian political and military system. For Tehran, harming him would be viewed as an act of total war. This is Iran's clearest red line. The 10,000 km missile claim, control. So the question remains unanswered. Is this only a war of words, or are we witnessing the opening chapter of a far greater confrontation? The next move will decide everything. If you want, I can now. Reports and strategic assessments suggest Iran is signaling long-range missile capability. Some claims speak of ranges stretching thousands of kilometers. There is no independent confirmation, but the objective is clear. Deterrence through fear and uncertainty. Iran's strategy. Explained, Iran understands it cannot but win a traditional war with the United States. Instead, it relies on three key strategies: missiles and drones, regional allies and proxy forces, psychological warfare through bold warnings and calculated threats. The Trump factor. Donald Trump remains a central figure in Iran's calculations. During his presidency, pressure on Iran reached historic levels. Sanctions, military warnings, and the killing of General Qasem Soleimani still shape Tehran's strategic memory. U.S. jets and warships. American aircraft carriers, fighter jets, and naval deployments are being closely watched by Iran. Washington calls it routine defense posture. Tehran sees it as preparation or pressure. Is this a pre-war stage? So far, neither side has crossed the point of no return. But every statement, every movement raises the risk of miscalculation. History shows that wars often begin this way. Why the Middle East is the key battleground. Any U.S.-Iran conflict would not stay bilateral. Israel, Gulf nations, global shipping routes, and energy supplies would all be affected. The Middle East would become the epicenter of global shockwaves. Why the world is watching. Oil markets react to every signal. Global investors are nervous. Diplomats are working behind closed doors. Because one wrong move could ignite a conflict far beyond, so the question remains unanswered. Is this only a war of words, or are we witnessing the opening chapter of a far greater confrontation? The next move will decide everything.